Trading Gurus, episode
Epic.
Epic. So, welcome to this epic edition of Trading Gurus, guys.
Welcome.
Epic in maybe some not so positive ways.
Maybe not.
But yeah, what is going on in the world today, Sarah?
Crazy.
Yeah, we went to the store and shelves were bare.
Yeah.
Everything's closed. I mean, you can't watch your favorite race cars, your favorite basketball players, football players, hockey players. I mean, everybody somewhere is basically closed something. Golf?
Yeah.
Golf.
Golf is
Soccer.
closed. Church is closed even.
Olympics? Something with the Olympics? Church?
Oh, yeah.
Church.
Yeah.
Guys, church should always be open.
Right.
When I think of church, I think like that Mother Teresa stuff too, where like she is taking care of the sick. She's putting herself right in harm's way to help people, you know, that are in desperate need. You know, because when we're sick, guys, we can't just all throw these people away.
Right.
You know, somebody's got to be there to love them, or else what's going to happen, right?
Right.
And anyways, just crazy stuff going on, and it just seems to get crazier. You couldn't make this stuff up.
Nope.
And I hope this all pans out okay, you know, everybody, anyways, you know what I mean? Like, this all turns really quick, like, oh, that was way over.
Yeah, hopefully with all these...
Way overdone.
Exactly, and maybe it won't get so bad here like it did in Italy or China since we've started closing things way early.
I think that's one of the biggest dangers, though. I think we should automatically assume that we are just as bad as the worst place, and, you know, just maybe not be hysterical about it, but be smart about it, you know?
Right.
But like you said, you know, that's probably what they're doing when they put these
Yeah.
measures in place.
Yeah, but I guess we'll see and we'll find out and we'll see what happens after, you know, China comes out of the quarantine because, like, I don't think it's gone. Coronavirus didn't just disappear out of China, so what's going to happen now?
Well, basically, so what is a trading guru?
Yeah, what is Trading Guru?
We're in a Trading Gurus video. Who knew? Trading Guru is somebody who basically they tell you that they got huge gains in a very small amount of time with a very tiny amount of money, and they do it over and over and over again.
Right.
Trading Guru is somebody who bullies you into their courses and their package, trying to tell you that you're not going to be able to make a lot of money or succeed in the market unless you take their courses because they have the secrets, when in fact you may not even know if they're even trading real money.
Right.
You know,
They might not be.
Trading Guru is somebody who grabs it at the bottom before an alert can even go off on it, and then later on they tell you, I made this many thousands of dollars on this little tiny thing that had 700 volume today.
Right.
And it's like, what? Are you kidding me? And Trading Guru is also somebody, guys, who doesn't talk about their losses. They talk about only their gains. And now on this one, I can almost understand. Because when I lose big, especially when I'm really mad at myself or something, I just want to, like if you're working on a car, you take the rag and you toss it down, you walk out of the garage and you're like freaking, you know, one of those days when you're really cussing at the car. You just throw the rag down, you walk away, you don't want to think about the car, you go off, do whatever on your day.
Right.
I understand that I've worked on many cars, and you know, this is the same thing for me. It's like when I have one of them big losses, I just want to throw my rag down and walk away too. I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to type it, I don't want to tweet it, I don't want to do a video on it.
Right.
I don't want to do anything. I just want to get away from the computer, get away from the situation.
Right.
Because just. But, you know, that's the thing we got to do. I have to force myself to do it, you know, and if you're going to be in the public with any of this stuff, you should definitely have the integrity to do your very best to get this stuff out there. And I will, even if it's late.
Yeah.
You know, 3 days late, I think, is the worst one I've done, so you guys know how irritated I was. Or how focused. That's another thing. I might get really focused.
Right.
I get really intense, you know, in my focus. But there's a lot of trading gurus out there that are doing just this. They're only focusing on the gains. They're doing it on purpose to lure you in.
Yeah.
See, when I focus my gains, I'm not trying to lure anybody in. In fact, I'm trying to say, you know, in a humble way, like, you know, this is the truth about it, you know? Like I'm not trying to lure anybody. I'm not putting up Bugattis and Porsches and whatever else and stuff like this craziness.
Not putting up all these
ridiculous
cars.
And you know, as far as my losses, I actually believe to my end that losses would be more beneficial to post. I've noticed on Twitter that algo picks you up and puts you before more eyes when you post a loss than a gain.
Right.
So I mean, me posting about a lot of positive days and stuff is not even in my best interest if I really wanted to. If it was all about growing and stuff like that, and not about just being
right. You got to add your losses in there. So.
But getting to it, guys. Here's the question. I saw this on Twitter. Is the President of the United States a trading guru? Now, I have politically, you know, I don't want to get into it, you know, and as far as any of this stuff, like, you can love him, you can hate him, it doesn't matter. But what does the president do? Biggest gain ever. We just now had the biggest collapse, like this huge, not big, like this huge, epic, record-breaking first time with 2 market-wide halts. We had a lot. I mean, we had a. Oh man, futures were halted on the way up. Futures were halted on the way down.
This was like last week was like a record week in the stock market. It seems like, right?
Last week was record in so many ways in the stock market. But then, you know, you have the same thing that happens with the trading guru. Like, boom, the stock just got, you know, like, here, let me show you my winnings. Let me show you my profits. Let me show you that we just had the biggest day ever. We just had the biggest day ever off the bottom. And a lot of times when we're on a mega pullback hitting bear market territory, there's going to be an epic bounce like that. That epic bounce is just kind of like any penny stock, wiggling the worm. And it's like, oh, wow, look at me. Look at this nice bounce. And then, boom, we're back down even further now.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not feeling confident and comfortable here. I'm surely not going to be the one saying, you guys know we're in the biggest bull market ever.
Right.
Like, I do not feel like we're in the biggest bull market ever. I feel like when you have Nike shutting down, you have, I mean, what big companies have?
Apple. Apple's closed stores. Nike's closed stores. I know restaurants are making changes.
Google trying to protect their employees as well by asking a lot of them to stay home, work from home.
Ford and GM employees that can work from home.
Anybody who can work from home, work from home. I mean, like, these companies are being socially responsible, and these stores, you know, they're closing to try to keep us safe in the end, you know, and I guess the hope here is that if we do this mega reaction, that it will stop the virus in its tracks. And, you know, National Guard, like, we're going to think this is the biggest, most epic bull market ever when we got every store closing. That's going to hit earnings bad. We got the National Guard putting up checkpoints. We basically have red zones. Like,
yeah. It's kind of scary, you know?
I mean, I'm not here to create fear or anything, but I'm just saying that as far as the market goes, I don't think we've seen the end of this. I don't think that we're going to go to all-time highs again and meet resistance, you know, before any of this. Although I've never seen a $1.5 trillion Fed injections into them.
Yeah, so really, I guess, who knows? We'll see what happens on Monday. I'm really curious to find out, especially when the futures open.
And then, like what is happening is just all the funds, are they just swapping out to the Fed? Like, they stack their big cash, and then we see this battle. I saw it over there in CCL. A lot of big buyers, a lot of big sellers. So, you know, is this, who owns the market now?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's always a good question. Who owns these companies? Who owns the market? And, you know, there's good answers. There's Benzinga has all the answers to that, I believe.
Yeah.
Or a lot of them, many of them.
Right.
Just type it in, pull up the, a lot of that information is public.
Right.
SEC, yeah. So, Trading Gurus is our president of Trading Guru.
Yeah.
The president of the United States.
He sure can get it moving sometimes, can't he?
He does get it moving. He does talk about profits and gains, you know.
Yeah.
Not like personally, he's not like saying I made 50 billion today, guys, you know.
Right.
But
I made billions and billions.
Billions and billions. China. So anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. Hopefully, you know, no matter what political side, you were not offended by this. This is not designed and meant to be political.
No, not at all.
In fact, this is meant to just, you know, maybe make light of a situation that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, just a little bit crazy.
So, see you next time.
Check us out.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Hi, I'm Sarah with Mighty Soldiers Trades. We really appreciate your support. If you like that video, please like and subscribe. Thanks.